TVG and 4NJ Bets members, bet Triple Crown winner American Pharoah to win the Haskell to triple your odds. Sunday for 1 hour only, bet to win on your mobile device. TVG and 4NJ Bets members, triple your odds on American Pharoah.
It's 7:15 a.m. and you can see the amount of people that are here early to claim their spot along the rail at Monmouth Park just to catch a glimpse of American Pharoah. This has to be the biggest thing that has ever happened at this racetrack. Forget about the Breeders' Cup back in 2007. The presence of the Triple Crown champion is a huge deal here in Oceanport, New Jersey. Normally, it's beachfront property that is what you want to be at. Well, today, it's this rail at Monmouth Park. Are you from New Jersey?
No, we're from Staten Island.
You made the trip.
Yeah, we woke up at 4 this morning just to come out here and see him.
I just got back from Egypt, and now I'm going to see the real Pharoah.
I am so excited you do not know. I'm from New Jersey, and I've been dying to see this. This is history.
Done everything we've expected him to do. Went over the track well today. We had a heavy rain last night, so the track was a little on the heavier side this morning, but he doesn't mind a heavy track. You know, each horse was unique in his own way. Feeling pretty comfortable coming in with a horse as strong as American Pharoah is.
How have these weeks been for you personally?
Oh, they've been great. You know, it's something we're going to look back on for the rest of our life, reflecting on American Pharoah after the Triple Crown and before the Triple Crown, and we're just loving every minute of it.
Matt, I got a horse for you to watch for this weekend. Race 12, Sunday the 4th.
Race 12. Oh, American Pharoah!
Triple your odds on American Pharoah in the Grade 1 Haskell. 1 hour only. All the details at tvg.com, 4njbets.com, pabets.com. There is a live look at American Pharoah as he gets ready to head over to the paddock here with the first race field to take part in a schooling session. Of course, part of the preparation for Sunday. But Matty, that's him. He just looks around, takes everything in, nothing bothers him. I talked to Jimmy Barnes the other day, assistant trainer to Bob Baffert, and asked him about the flight out and how the van ride was and everything getting settled in the first night here. He says, nothing really rattles this horse.
It seems like, I was just going to say that, it seems like this is a horse that has absolutely no concerns about anything. He probably enjoys traveling much more than I do.
Let's check in with Scott Hazelton, who is there at the barn right now. And by the way, in the barn of Kelly Breen. Kelly Breen has been so great
Very nice,
handling things there as well. Let's check in with Scott Hazelton. Scott, we're looking at the champ right now as he gets ready to come on over.
Yeah, boys, and I don't know that this video is doing you folks at home justice, or you boys on the front side justice either, because he looks so fantastic. When he came out into the sun, just his coat looks great. They're hosing him off right now with his cooler blanket on, and keeping that cool because it is pretty warm out here in New Jersey right now. So there is a crowd assembled. I'd say of about 10 or 15 people snapping photos of him every second that he's out of this barn. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. Every single moment of him being out of his stall is documented, and right now he is going to be here on the move and clearing things out, and you can see there's security surrounding him, as there will be throughout as they sponge off his mouth. They've got the lip shank on, and Jimmy just making a couple of final adjustments to the bridle. They're going to have a cheater saddle on that they're going to put on him over in the paddock, but here he is on the move with his entourage, and I would say it's probably about a 5-10 minute walk for him to head over there, and you'll see what I mean when the fans get a chance to see him once I'm sure they take this blanket off, how good he looks in the flesh, and just taking it all in, just kind of looking around right now. But Pharoah is on the
you've seen him a lot
for this schooling session.
You've seen him a lot over the last few months. Does he look similar? Does he look similar to you? The way he looked before the Belmont? I mean, you've seen him quite a bit over the last few months.
He looks as good, if not better, and maybe the better is just because of the fact that he is the Triple Crown winner, as you can see there on that blanket. But I mean, just looking at him in flesh and also watching the way that he has worked, he has looked so good when we're documenting how he looks. And guys, as you can see, I mean, how fun is this? We get behind the scenes footage, we get a chance to see him every step of the way, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. as he makes his way towards the front side, and seeing how the crowd reacts. Hopefully we can hustle back over to the paddock and get a chance to see how the crowd reacts, because there have been people at the paddock waiting and saving their spot, much like this morning, just again to catch a glimpse of American Pharoah. And here on TVG, we've got behind-the-scenes access with Pharoah, the Triple Crown champion, and this is going to be a great weekend for thoroughbred horse racing for the viewers of TVG.
And there he is in the saddling area as we speak, and
stay in the shade for as long as you can, American.
The crowd about 8 deep, 9 deep around that area at the moment. So there are many people here to take pictures of American Pharoah, of course, just to get a look at our Triple Crown champion and our 12th Triple Crown winner. So it's great. You know, it really is. And Maddie, you know, for years there's been the discussion, what could a Triple Crown winner do for horse racing? What could he really do for the sport? How about 5,000 people showing up on a Friday? It's a work day on a Friday morning to come see this horse gallop around the track a mile and a half. I mean, it's great to see the attention that he's really helping bring to the racing industry, to the racing world, from many folks that would probably not think twice about coming out to Monmouth Park if they're not big fans of horse racing.
No, I mean, I don't know, how much will be discussed, but I would think that most national sports talk radio, at some point mention this. We'll talk about it on Monday or Tuesday. If he was in this race, as great as the Haskell is, national sports radio, they're not talking about this race. ESPN, they might not be talking about it too much. With American Pharoah here, it's a story, and it's a national story, and the publicity is great for racing, and it's exciting to have him here at Monmouth Park, and it'll be, again, right after this race on Sunday, we'll be curious as to where he goes next.
Exactly. And,
and it'll be more discussion and more talk.
Over the last several days, on the drive-in, you listen to news radio, get updates or anything like that. I must have heard the media relations director, John Himes, about 50 times over the last 2 days, 3 days, whether they were radio interviews on the local news channel. So it's great to see so many people here. And yesterday, he jogged the wrong way around the track. Today, he would gallop. There were helicopters over Monmouth Park getting footage, I believe, one of the networks around here. So it's great to see how much attention and how much appreciation many who maybe haven't realized it about horse racing are seeing and experiencing for the first time. And of course, all of us who've been in horse racing for so many years, we appreciate it a ton of, more than we could ever say. So it's great to see, the Triple Crown, a Triple Crown winner has really helped racing over the last month and a half or 7 weeks it has been. So it's great to see, and it's so great to see him here at Monmouth.
Well, other big athletes are talking about. I think somebody asked LeBron James maybe a few weeks ago after American Pharoah won the Belmont Stakes. Somehow in conversation it came up, who's the best athlete in sports, and he said, "You mean human?" Because American Pharoah is the best athlete in sports. I mean, LeBron James. I mean, Mike Trout, the best player in baseball, is a huge fan of American Pharoah. It's pretty cool to see other marquee athletes from their sports also gravitate towards horse racing because of American Pharoah.